Athletes in Motion Sports Television proud to present CIF Southern Section Junior Varsity Football as the San Juan Hills High School Stallions took on the Huntington Beach Oilers. It was a windy and cool afternoon in Huntington Beach, California for the fans, but pretty hot here for Doug Jackson and Carson Schwabe as they connect on that great pass play, and Carson would go on to have a very fine game. And that would be the case for Doug Jackson. Instead of passing the ball here, he decides to hold on to it, getting some critical yards down to the 6-yard line. And then Michael Hogan, well, he'll pick up 5 yards, getting the Stallions to the 1-yard line with some tough running. And then, deservingly so, they give the ball to Michael Hogan. He goes in for the touchdown. That would make it 7-0 in the first quarter. Stallions led it. Great tackling here, gang tackling by the Stallions defense. And the defense of the Stallions played fantastic football in this afternoon. Chase Monarch with a good run here beyond the 40, almost out to midfield before he is brought down out of bounds. And then a pass play here to Ryan Canary. Hey, his dad was a pretty darn good baseball coach at Dana Hills High School. And Ryan doing a good job at catching the football. A pass here to Riley Reese, a good play action fake. Riley cutting across, stays on his feet inside the 10-yard line. Steve Margarita on the other end of this Jackson pass, and that would make it 14-0 to open up the second quarter. Everybody pretty excited about Steve catching a touchdown pass. All would not go exactly as planned for the Stallions. Here, this handoff exchange gets away, and Huntington Beach recovers the fumble. But they do not do much with it on offense. The ball goes back in the hands of the Stallions. Doug Jackson decides to run the football. He tucks it underneath his right arm, and he gets out to the 49-yard line. Kevin Culler is getting in on the action as he takes his handoff across the 45 and down to the 41-yard line. Cameron Kasurik, a great play here as he knocks the ball away just at the last second. This ball game would go back and forth in the second quarter, and here Huntington Beach comes up with a sack on the quarterback. Later on in the corner, a good pass play here. Somehow, some way, the receiver holds on to that football, and he gets out to the 50-yard line before he's brought down. Momentum starting to shift a tad bit towards the Oilers as they open up some great plays. This one across the middle for a first down. And then, 2 plays later, a good run as they go right. Running back cuts up through a hole. Looks like he's going to go all the way, but he's tackled there at the last second. And then Huntington Beach scores right here. This would make it 14-7. That was on the last play of the first half. The Stallions open it up in the third quarter. Chase Monarch, boy, does he get in the end zone quickly. That would make it 20-7 Stallions in the third quarter. Stallions on a little bit of a roll as they get the ball back. Jackson rolls to his right, and he finds Brigham Hill for the touchdown. Pretty play there. That would make it 27-7. Cameron Kasurik would have another fine play on defense. This one, the ball is deflected into his arms. Does a great job of running the football after the catch to the 38-yard line. Steve Margarita once again on the other end of a Jackson pass as he barrels his way to the 12-yard line. And then a touchdown run by Kevin Cullers. It was close, but yes, he did get in to make it 32-7. Carson Schwabe on the other end of this Jackson pass as he crosses the middle into the end zone for the touchdown. That would make it 41-13. And defensively, once again, it would be Cameron Kasurik in the end zone as the ball is threaded in between 2 players, but he picks it up for the final play of the game as they go on to win this one in high fashion, 41-13. For Athletes in Motion Sports Television, I'm Paul Higgins. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next week.